Is Amor, Anderson-Perez. I'm sorry some of you don't know me, but I'm trying to get out there and get myself known to as many as possible. I've been enlightened for over 20 years, and my journey was one of self-discovery. I began search from very young age. I had prophetic dream. I was very, very well guided by the source. I knew there was a source, and I knew there was a truth. I didn't know it was called enlightenment, but I most certainly did and strive to find the truth, and I gave up actually everything in order to find it, and I have no regrets, guys. The truth is worth it. It does set you free. I have helped many people reach enlightenment. A coach that takes people on a journey of self-discovery like mine, from unconscious being to consciously awakened. I have written the code that changed our DNA and blueprint. This code was first actually downloaded from the source from Gary Flint, who was a psychotherapist, and he realized that psychotherapy was not enough to treat his clients. So he was an enlightened being, and he connected to an aspect of us that he called the subconscious, but now it's being called the superconscious. I call it the superconscious, and is the part of us that actually we can give instructions to change our DNA and blueprint. Unfortunately, that code was misused by the Matrix, and it was used to make the human race from a status of one with the source of god and goddesses, although that term wasn't used on paradise because we are one. But it made us from powerful beings into a human weak, unconscious, and fearful of what's to come. Um, this code was brought by Chris Duncan from Conscious Education, but it was only a fraction. Unfortunately, Chris Duncan is from reptilian origin, is part of the Matrix agents, and he basically gave a fraction of the code to make an enormous amount of money, kept people trapped on a loop doing course after course after course. I was charged 10,000 US dollars for the course, and that's because I won a competition. It was 20,000, no, sorry, Australian dollars. My mistake. Apologies for that. And that is a lot of money. I didn't have much money at the time, but I knew I had to do it. And when I did the course, I had been deceived. It was all NLP. There was only a little fraction about the recode, but I knew there was more. So the source kept prompting me to some books that were written by Karen Flint. When I went to those books, I couldn't believe what I was reading. Nobody understands this book. They're really big manuals, and all my friends at Conscious Education that had the book got nowhere with it. Um, Due to this, to being enlightened, the source actually helped me absorb that information, understand it, and my goodness, what you can do with the record, you can basically heal any ailment. I've healed people from being with paralysis to walking, having cancer or to have cancer, from having barriers of money, financial abundance, to actually be really financially abundant, from not having a relationship that is good for them, to transforming the relationship into a genuinely loving and fulfilling one. There is nothing, guys, that cannot be done using the record. So what I've done is brought the record to the world from Gary Flint and from the source, because I've got new techniques that the source has downloaded. Basically, what the source did is downloaded the templates from Gary Flint into my personal template, and then the wisdom of the ancestors for me to understand this knowledge. I've written 2 manuals, and now I'm teaching other coaches to actually learn this method, so we can begin to recode the mind of the human race back into gods and goddesses that they are, and connected back to the source. I've always been a seer since very, very young. I could see the future extremely easy. Visions, they come like projections, like a movie for me. And I actually painted some cards with called the superconscious cards, and I can do readings where I can see the blockages, and advise people what the future lies as we exit the matrix. It's not like the tarots, which they tell you, your life within the matrix. We don't want that. We want the cards that depict the hero's journey, which is the journey from when we are born in the matrix towards enlightenment. And those cards, they actually explain exactly how to do that and how to exit the matrix. And then I see all the blockages, and I can actually record your brain, and automatically is actually performed every day. Although you see me only once a week, I don't need to remove the barriers. I'm also very skilled with my husband on intruding fields, which is those fields that have entered your personal field and are sucking your energy, is what we call the psychic vampires, and those fields they come intruded towards you when there is a trauma or a heightened emotional situation. Like for example, somebody is being raped, and then the field of the perpetrator, the rapist, will enter in the field of the person who's been raped, or there's been a car accident. Even if the person dies, that field will enter with you. If there has been a fight, those fields will enter with you. So aspects and parts of those fields get actually intrude the main personality and can affect very, very much your current reality for one of a lower frequency. And what we want is to rise our frequency and be one with the source. I'm a master of being on the present moment, guys. And I'm here to help all of you awaken, take you on a journey of self-discovery. So I've got a Facebook group which is called the Wizard's Gate for the Truth Seeker, which is very, very popular. And I put content daily there to ask questions, to trigger, to awaken your memory cells, and to help you gradually leave that unconscious part of you to a more conscious and finally awaken. You need a spiritual teacher. I had the best coach in the world, to the point that I married him. There was no way I was going to let him go. His name is Amor. He was born enlightened. He's a spiritual double agent. If you want to know what that means, scroll down and just watch the videos. Any video that I put here is to awaken your memory cells, because guys, you're all knowing. You're one with the source. You just forgot. We have not left paradise. We're just watching the movie of the matrix that has created for you. The matrix basically took controlled and change your DNA, put a DNA in place basically, which is like a programming software inside, and that programming software actually is the one that creates your reality. So unless you choose to go towards the source, your reality will be created by you, but also you are the creator, and the created, they can only put the seed with the thoughts, and then if you believe those thoughts, truly believe in that the real, that will be the reality that you create. But then you are not your thoughts or your feelings. Thoughts are projections of the matrix, and the feelings are a consequence of those thoughts. For example, a thought that you may lose your job causes a fear, you feel it on your abdomen, and then that fear causes another thought, oh my God, I will not be able to have money to do this and that, and it goes into an spiral loop. That's how the matrix stop you from being on the present moment. So basically, we've got the past repeating on the future, and that veil of fear, that veil of lower frequency, stop us from being on the present moment. I have also written one of the most incredible books in history. They're called Revelations of Zion Cosmic Game, and these books reveal truths that have never been revealed before. Nobody has been given these revelations except for me. I don't know why, but that's how the source works, in very, very mysterious ways. So I hope that you get the books. I hope you watch the videos, and I hope that you come to this journey with me. I'm here to be your guru and support you all. And I also hope that as a family, as one, we encourage everybody to come to this YouTube channel, watch the videos, and let's help everybody awaken, because I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to go back home and be on paradise lands. I promise you I'll make paella, I'm Spanish, yeah, some tapas, and we can have some sangria and have the time of our lives when we finally awaken to paradise, because we never left, guys. We never disconnected. It's just a trick of the mind, a perception, ship of perception by the matrix. Okay, till next time that we meet, guys, through my videos, with all the unconditional love in my heart. Goodbye.